Finally, I'm right where I belong. Hello, I'm Austin, and today I want to talk about Skate Story. Before I get too much into that, please leave a like on this video and give me a follow if you like video games. It really helps me out a lot. But with that out of the way, what exactly is Skate Story? Skate Story is a video game, a skateboarding one, with a story. Okay, to be more descriptive, it's a simple game about signing your soul away for a contract with the devil to get a skateboard to eat the moons. It's simple, makes total sense. Okay, so at its core, this is a skateboarding game. That means it's all about timing, flow, and stringing tricks together for a high score. It features more open areas to do that, as well as blindingly fast hallway sections where you're trying to get to the end as quickly as possible. While sometimes you need a certain score, these two sections are the main focus of Skate Story, and both are fun in their own ways. But that's just skateboarding, something I'm not going to get too far into, but I do want to confirm, the story part of Skate Story is incredible. It is a visual journey, one that is well worth taking. I was engaged from start to finish. It also has a great cast of characters that are really fun to talk to, it has some funny moments, and it's just so visually unique and creative. I really enjoyed my time with it. So that's the general gist of Skate Story. It is a skateboarding game with a story. If you're like me, you grew up with skateboarding games, Tony Hawk was a household name, you were always playing those games. Skate Story does actually have some similarities to them, but it's also doing its own thing. It doesn't have as many tricks as Tony Hawk or anything, but what it does have are fun, easy enough to pull off, but there's enough complications to it that it never becomes too simple or repetitive. But where Skate Story really separates itself is its story is crazy fun. It's a far more linear adventure than something like the Tony Hawk games are, and less mission focused. It's not really comparable to Tony Hawk, but I'm talking about a skateboarding game. I kind of feel like I'm contractually obligated to mention those games. So what exactly does Skate Story bring to the table? Well, as I mentioned, the skating is very fun. There's enough here to keep you engaged, and you can rack up some insane combos by combining all of your tricks together. You have a stomp ability that will add a multiplier to your score at the end, so doing as many tricks as possible in a row to build up your score will also build up the multiplier for said score that you can finish with a stomp. This is also how a lot of boss fights and stuff are done, and it's a great system. It's very fun. Also, the game is simply visually incredible. It has an amazing art style, but more than that, all the locations and characters, they're all so unique and creative. I wanted to talk to everybody. I wanted to know what they said, and there were so many just unique and interesting characters. I'm saying unique a lot because that really is the core word that defines Skate Story. This is a unique game that I highly recommend, and everything about it is so visually pleasing when you're just skating. It gives it a really high sense of speed, but it still has the slower exploratory levels that are also equally fun, and they're so great to explore because you want to know what people are saying. You want to know what new characters are going to be there, and to go along with these visuals is an incredible soundtrack. I cannot recommend it enough. This is one absolutely worth buying and getting the soundtrack for your personal use because it is amazing. You will be listening to these songs all day. Can't stress enough how great the soundtrack is. And honestly, the visuals and soundtracks pair so well together. It's an amazing time. Unique and creative. That really is the defining features of Skate Story. It's just so much fun because of how creative it is and how smooth everything is. Everything works so well. That said, it's not a perfect game. It definitely does have some flaws. One big flaw is the physics can be a little janky at times. Overall, they're not too bad, but every now and again, he doesn't hook a grind right, or he just ends up getting stuck to a wall and grinding his face into the ground. That was not intended, but I won't lie, it is very funny. Dying in this game doesn't really have a major consequence most of the time, so things where it does just kill me, like when he's grinding his face into the floor, is mostly just funny and not game-breaking or anything. Grinding can be a little more annoying because that's a great way to build up points, but I never really got a great feeling for when it would or would not grind. I would like that to be a little more clear, but again, it's nothing game breaking. Something that does annoy me more than that though It's just a massive oversight. I can't read some of the subtitles. The game doesn't feature any voice acting. It's all done through subtitles, which is totally fine with me. I don't mind that at all. But a lot of times it's white words on very white and bright backgrounds, and I just can't read what's happening. I'm just staring at them, giving myself a headache trying to make out what's being said. And that's a real shame because I like what's being said. I think this game's very funny. Don't make me work for my laughs. I don't like that. That one's definitely annoying for sure, but again, I wouldn't say it's game breaking. It doesn't happen constantly or anything. It's just some areas are very, very bright, and if it gets on a light background at all, the subtitles basically just blend in. It takes a lot to like work out and read them. Definitely an annoyance. Not the end of the world. So yeah, that's absolutely why you should play Skate Story. It's not a perfect game, but it is a wildly fun and creative one. It's definitely something I think anyone should play, and is really the perfect example of why I love indie games so much. Skate Story offers something no other game really does. There's nothing else a lot like it out there. It's such a unique experience. I had a blast playing from start to finish. Everything it sets out to do, it does very well. It's a polished experience. It's got a little bit of issues, but nothing that holds it back. I enjoyed my time with this game start to finish, about 5 to 6 hours, I'd say. I think that's definitely worth it. And the game also does a fantastic job of constantly introducing new things to help prevent it ever going stale. Like, for your first while, like, every new chapter brings completely new tricks or concepts to the table. They did a great job making sure this game, with a rather simple skateboarding concept, never gets stale at all. It's a fantastic time. Hey, that's what I think. Please let me know what you think in the comments if you've played Skate Story. And again, please make sure you give me a follow and like this video. It helps me out a lot. Goodbye. Have a great day.